The bottom of every bottle tells a story, and so I go searching for mine the only way I know how. Alone and in a bar with nothing but stolen time. Tell the bottle I'm there for a reason, and that I need help of some kind. But the bottle only knows allegory, leaving it to the sun and the moon to tell my story. The moon pulls the tide stronger towards me than you. Cannot confirm this, but I cannot deny my suspicions. And yet the water doesn't know. It glides, rolls on, waves painting images of the light against them. And it is images I hide as I'm called to soulless kitchens. The moon, too, is vulnerable, but only in the slightest of ways. You can see it in the pale light on another's face, or feel it during a temporary embrace. It is the same warmth that is the sun. It is the same thing that leads me to know what must be done.
I gotta go somewhere tomorrow.
The sun and the moon wield their weapons against one another. The sun flexes its warmth and its wind, while the moon needs only the strength of its tide. This tide always arrives in conquering condition, and brings now a certain disposition. A wayward child I've always been, but now life's process brings me fear again. It sounds desperate, like falsehood perhaps, but I may find solace in the sun. I go looking for something I have never known, and find something I have always known. Sometimes there is too much to bear in our everyday lives. The duties of our day-to-day begins to overwhelm me. That is why I go outside, why I escape into the woods. There you find answers. I begin this hike for an end to my mental search. There are footsteps I need to follow, for those going up the mountain and fathers seeking hope before me, maybe even my own father. I believe that here is where I will learn to embrace the inevitable. On this apex, I will surface the fears and trample my doubts while summiting the unknown. When you see the sea begin to swell, you have to get to high ground. All animals know this, but not because of instinct or fear. It was a secret from the sun, whispered to us while the moon was counting the battles he had won. The spring sun brings with it an abundance of promise. But as I sit here idly waiting for that day, the certainty of life wraps its overbearing arms around me, and like a warm breeze in a dark alley, or autumn leaves burning their incandescent tones, I embrace it back. And so, high above the tide, out of the caves and waves that hold, I know my story and how it's to be told. The alarming colors of the setting sun begin their signal. It's going to get dark soon, and as all animals know, that is the time of the moon.